and good afternoon to you. It's 11:54. By the time you're going to see this, it's going to be afternoon. We're taking a live look from I-55 at Perryville right now, where we do have some slippery road conditions. Travel conditions are going to get worse as we go into tonight into tomorrow. We'll talk all those details momentarily. I've went ahead and issued another First Alert Action Day for tonight into tomorrow. Again, the details coming up in just a second.
Now, First Alert Weather with Kay McFerrin.
All right, good afternoon to you. Lots going on here, so I apologize if I'm kind of doing things a little bit slow. My name's Kody McFerrin, and we're going to update you on this winter weather situation that we have that's going to be unfolding across the area through tonight into early tomorrow, as I think we may have some more impacts than what we had last night. So we're going to break all that down here in just a minute. Right now, it's sitting temperatures are sitting in the upper 20s, mid 20s to upper 20s, depending on where you are. Right now, Southern Illinois has readings anywhere from 25 close to 30. Carmi's sitting at 30 there, 28 in Harrisburg, and 25 in Carbondale. We'll go ahead and switch seats here, and I'm going to show you the radar across the area, and you can see as we put on First Alert Doppler Network, things are fairly dry, and I expect things to stay dry at least for the next, I'd say 2 or 3 hours or so before things start to get real interesting across the area. Now, we are under a winter weather advisory. I can't put that display on to the screen right now due to the vendor that we're getting our software from here. We're doing some updates to that, and because of that, I can't put, again, those advisories on the screen. But at the bottom of your screen right now in the red ticker part, it says alerts. You can read more info on that winter weather advisory, and basically the key points of that is if you're in Southern Illinois right now, the majority of the area is included. That goes from 3 p.m. this afternoon until 9 a.m. tomorrow, and that's for a possible accumulation of ice and some snow and sleet, which we'll talk about right now. Let's go ahead and walk into Futurecast, because that's where things are going to start get interesting. So give me just a second, and I'll have this going. So here we are at 1 o'clock. You can see things are fairly dry. I think things will stay dry across a good majority of the area, at least until the mid-afternoon hours. So between probably right now, I would say 3 and 6 o'clock, that's when things look to get interesting. And this Futurecast model, the run from the 11 o'clock hour is pulling this system through with precipitation anyway, starting as early as 3 o'clock. But right now, we're going to say 3 to 6 o'clock being the main timing. Now, Futurecast is showing right now the precip type at this time for parts of southeast Missouri being rain, sleet, maybe some freezing rain. But understand, I think we'll start out as a snow and sleet mixture before we transition later into the evening hours over to a mainly freezing rain ordeal. So the precip type will be changing throughout the afternoon and into the evening. But again, just kind of notice where the heaviest band set up. Here we are at 5 o'clock. Futurecast bringing some more freezing rain and sleet through the area by 6 o'clock. And then it's trying to depict a snow band through here. It's really having a problem depicting what precip type we're going to have. But again, mainly starting off as snow and sleet, transitioning over to freezing rain. The main point here I want to drive home is how long this lasts for. We could see some heavy bands of set up at times, and that could definitely create some glazing problems, especially on elevated surfaces such as grass. If you have any salt that you can put down, I would suggest you do that to avoid, especially if you have stairs too. That'll help to melt off some of that as it occurs and tries to freeze over. Here we are at 1 o'clock, precip still occurring by 2 and 3 o'clock. We're still dealing with some of this, and if Futurecast is correct on this, again, that's why we've got the accumulation numbers that we have being predicted right now, and that's mainly because of how long this may stick around for. So as far as totals, here's Futurecast. This is a wide view of snow totals. Don't take these numbers exactly to the bank, but my safe zone for the forecast right now is between probably 2/4 of an inch of snow and up to a 1/2 inch of sleet and snow accumulation. As we zoom on in closer to Southern Illinois to give you a better look at snow totals, you can see right now from Marion anywhere between 1.5 inches. Again, these numbers are kind of high based on this model. 1.5 inches at Carbondale, near 2 inches at Marion, 1.5 inches at Harrisburg, Down in the Stoneford area on the southeastern parts of the county, as far as Williamson County goes, 1.25 inches. But again, I think the main issue here is going to be ice and very slick roadways as we go into the evening. So that's a look at what we're seeing right now. Of course, we're going to continue to watch this situation and keep you up to date. But for now, that's the latest forecast as of 12 o'clock. Reporting live in the Weather Center, Kay McFerrin, Heartland News.